Now, Five's abilities in the popular series Umbrella Academy are both a blessing and a curse for him. With his lack of aging becoming more of an issue in Season 3 than ever before, the one massive question remains: why is he still a kid at the end of the 3rd season? Well, stay tuned to find out if Five will ever turn into an adult, along with other need-to-know Umbrella Academy news. And trust us, you don't want to miss this. Firstly, why is Five still a child at the end of Season 3 in Umbrella Academy? The universe reset in Umbrella Academy Season 3 did everything but change Number 5's physical age, and then by the end of the 3rd season, he's still a kid. Following an apocalyptic disaster, the character retained the body of a 13-year-old and the mind of a middle-aged man for another season. While the universe reset restored many things to normalcy in Umbrella Academy Season 3, Five was not as fortunate and will still have to deal with his young appearance for at least another season. Now, Season 3 of the Umbrella Academy is a remake of the comic series of the same name, but with a time twist. The Season 3 finale follows the remaining Umbrellas and Sparrows as they attempt to eliminate the Hotel Oblivion Guardian and reset the universe. Allison eventually succeeds in resetting the universe by pressing the mysterious button, but not without consequences. For one thing, Luther awoke from the dead in his original human body. In the finale of Umbrella Academy Season 3, Diego and Five regained their appendages, but they all lost their powers, including Ben of the Sparrow Academy. Then, Sloane's disappearance brought Season 3 to a close, leaving many unanswered questions. It's no secret that Season 3 of Umbrella Academy ended on a cliffhanger and is pretty standard for the show, but there is little information available about what to expect in Season 4. Although in the comics, Number 5 remained trapped in the body of a 10-year-old, in Netflix's Umbrella Academy, Number 5 experienced some sudden growth during one of his previous time jumps, where he was in fact 58 years old, but then returned to the 13-year-old version of himself. Now, many speculate that Number 5 is unlikely to ever grow into an adult, with the botched time travel side effects appearing to be pretty permanent. As a result, there is one issue that the show will inevitably have to address. It's worth noting that the real-life Five actor Aidan Gallagher will age as the show progresses, which will be reflected in Number 5's aging appearance. However, if the show decides to address his aging, this can be explained with another time travel scene. So, what do you think will happen? Will we ever see the adult version of Number 5 again? Speaking of Season 3, there are so many unanswered questions that we desperately hope are touched on in Season 4. The Umbrella Academy's 3rd season was a huge success with Netflix viewers, so it's easy to see why the season received so much attention. Season 3 was an absolute roller coaster, to say the least. Given the season's immense success, it's highly unlikely that the series creators will let the show end without a fight, which is a very good thing, given how many questions were left unanswered. Let's take a look at some of those big questions. Firstly, what exactly happened to the Sparrow Academy? Aside from the apocalyptic enigma known as Google Blitz, the Sparrow Academy is the #1 antagonist for all the members of the Umbrella Academy in Season 3. However, several members of the family die throughout the season, and by the end of the 3rd season, the members of the Sparrow Academy are nowhere to be found. The Sparrow Academy is a completely different group of superpowered children adopted by Sir Reginald Hargreaves, in an alternate timeline to that of the titular Umbrella Academy. Ben Hargreaves was the only child who managed to fit into both families. Surprisingly, in the mid-credits scene of the Season 3 finale, Ben is riding the very same Seoul subway where he was depicted to be born at the start of the season. This leads viewers to believe that the other superpowered children still exist in the new reality created by the finale's events. Secondly, Sir Reginald Hargreaves. What in the world is he? Sir Reginald Hargreaves' extraterrestrial origins were hinted at in the Season 1 finale of the Umbrella Academy. The character takes off his hyper-realistic mask to reveal the rigid back of his alien head, then slaughters the stunned onlookers in front of him. Sir Reginald Hargreaves is not human from the start of the comic book series of the same name. Though his alien origins are revealed to the viewers at the end of Season 1, they're not explored further until Reginald murders his son, Luther Hargreaves, with his barbed alien tail. Sir Reginald Hargreaves appears to have a significant role in a potential Season 4 of the Umbrella Academy. Season 3 ended with the character in a massive high-rise overlooking New York City, having seemingly used the events of the Obsidian Hotel to alter the timeline in his favor. If Sir Reginald Hargreaves becomes the primary antagonist for his children in a hypothetical season 4, the show's creators will have to address his alien identity, and there will be some closure on the subject. Thirdly, did Allison in the end betray the Umbrella Academy? In season 3, we see that Allison begins tinkering with Reginald's machine after bashing him over the head. While the rest of the Hargreaves try to stop her, Victor ultimately lets her go, even saying that he trusts her, only for her to press the button that no one else wanted to be pushed. It's unclear whether Allison truly understood what she was doing. After all, Reginald is unlikely to have programmed her a world in which she had the family she desired. Nonetheless, she has emerged on the other side with not only Claire but also Ray, a decision that actress Emmy Raver Lampman tells Polygon will likely haunt her. I believe there will be an enormous amount of guilt that will affect her at some point. She got her happy ending at the expense of everyone else she cares about. Next up, who is that at the window with Reginald? The woman next to Reginald appears to be the same woman who has always been at his side, one way or another. We're talking about Alice, his wife and the inspiration for the mother robot he kept around the Umbrella Academy. In a flashback to Luther's time on the moon, we see that Reginald had been keeping Alice in cryogenesis whilst on the moon. Now it stands to reason that this new world, where Reginald has much more capital, he might have been able to save Alice in some way. So, what exactly is the Jennifer incident? Now, if you are an Umbrella Academy fan, you will remember that Ben's death has consistently been linked to the Jennifer incident, with little further discussion from the members of the Umbrella Academy. So what exactly is that incident about? We still don't know after season 3. Some believe Ben committed suicide because the plaque at the manor reads, "May the darkness within you find peace in the light." However, Gerard Way, who co-wrote the comics, told Forbes that it's a mystery that he hasn't fully answered, stating, "At first, I just wrote the character to be dead because that was his function. I always knew I'd figure it out." Way said, "It's almost like improvisational jazz with the Academy. You're just making stuff up as you go." Now the show could certainly still answer it, especially since it's never been particularly faithful to its original source material, and there have already been a few hints scattered throughout the show, such as Victor noticing a Jennifer sketch in Ben's room. Sparrow Ben also appears to be here to stay, as he appears to be a logical entry point. And finally, here's everything we know about the season 4 of The Umbrella Academy. The third season of Umbrella Academy has just premiered on Netflix, but fans are already wondering if a fourth season will be released. Steve Blackman, the series creator, hopes to conclude the saga in a fourth and final season. "I think if we get a season 4, it'll inevitably lead to an endgame," Blackman told The Wrap. "At some point, I'm not sure where we'd go after season 4. We must exercise caution. There's plenty of inspiration. The Netflix show is based on a comic series written by Gerard Way of My Chemical Romance and illustrated by Gabriel Ba. The Umbrella Academy, on the other hand, has yet to be renewed for a fourth season by Netflix. Season 3 followed the Umbrella Academy as they returned to the present from 1963, where they faced the Sparrow Academy and an unidentified destructive entity wreaking havoc throughout the universe. This season concludes with a major cliffhanger in which the crew and a few members of their family lose their powers. And there you have it, everything you need to know about Umbrella Academy and why Five is still a kid at the end of season 3. Make sure to let us know your thoughts, and as always, thanks for watching.